Subgenius Sunday School. Jonah and the Fat Purple Whale. One day, while fishing off his boat, Jonah tried to pee over the side of the boat. Because he had drunk too much beer, he fell in, and was quickly swallowed whole by a giant fat purple whale. Trapped in the dark smelly interior of the whale, Jonah yelled out, "Help, let me out of here." The whale, hearing a voice crying, said to herself, "That voice, it must be blacks and Mexicans who are trying to take my job at Papa John's house of krill. I better get home and call in, so I can stay at home and keep them from stealing my job." The whale swam to her underwater shack, which was located down the way from the octopus's garden. The whale's shack was littered with old sunken ships, toxic waste, plus back issues of modern Cetaceous and cover whale magazines. The whale decided to have some dinner before she went out for her belly dance lessons. She swam over to a sunken container ship, ripped open 24 40-foot containers, and ate the contents. Jonah was suddenly knocked down by a tidal wave of salty Lance crackers, instant cocoa soup, chicken noodle and tomato soups, and several tons of Spam. "Help, I'm drowning and all this sodium is making my blood pressure go up," yelled Jonah. The purple whale, hearing the noise, thought to herself, "Those blacks and Mexicans have followed me home. They might steal my mafia sleeping with the fish's precious moments collection of cadavers." So the purple whale decided that, if she swam to her belly dancing class, the blacks and Mexicans would be afraid to follow her. Seeing her approach, the dance instructor, Brad Kelp, shuddered. That fat purple whale had scared away all of his other students. But she was willing to pay so much money that he was actually doing better than ever, even with one student. But the cost was him having to watch her dance. And he was beginning to think it was not worth it, and was planning to end it all by throwing himself into a hippie-style health food store. The fat purple whale swam up and gave Brad Kelp his fee of 600 clams. Brad, trying not to look upon her blubbery ass, turned on the 8-track deck and the purple whale started to do her dance of the 7 ass cheeks. Inside, Jonah was now thrown around in all directions, yelled, "Help! Get me out of here, I'm getting seasick." The purple whale heard him and said out loud, "The voices are back. The Mexicans and blacks have followed me here." Brad Kelp, hearing the purple whale talking to herself, saw his chance. He sent word to Aquaman and Jacques Cousteau. They quickly came over, and upon seeing this massive purple whale agreed it must be the result of industrial pollution. So Aquaman grabbed a ton of krill and used it to draw the fat purple whale away and to the South Pacific. There, the purple whale was harpooned by several Japanese whaling boats. As they winched the fat bloated purple carcass on the ship, they could not believe their eyes. And since the Japanese only do whaling for scientific research, they decided to cut this thing open. Once they did, out popped Jonah. And that is how Jonah became the top-paid male prostitute in all Japan. Every night he services hundreds of beautiful horny teenaged Asian girls. And gets all the sushi he can eat. The end.